What did you guys find in the vernal pool?
We found that. It's a little egg. It's a bunch of eggs in a sack.
Do you know what might have laid those eggs?
Salamanders.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we have some salamander eggs here.
Look at how it looks in the water.
Yeah, see how the eggs are kind of, they look like they're covered in jelly, right?
Yeah.
The reason for that is for protection. So the eggs are protected because they have that nice coating of that jelly material, and it also helps them from drying out.
Oh, yeah.
So if the water does happen to get low, but it can't get too dry, otherwise they won't survive.
They'll die.
Yeah. Blazingstar Environmental is an ecological consulting company, and we work on a wide range of projects, mostly related to conservation of reptiles and amphibians. This wetland behind me is a vernal pool. It's a fishless depression in the forest floor where the snow melt and water collects in the springtime. Vernal pools are very unique and important because they don't have fish, which is one of the main predators of frog eggs and tadpoles. So these vernal pools provide a very safe place for frogs to come and lay their eggs in the spring. A species of frogs you might find using woodland vernal pools such as this include spring peepers that make an incredibly loud peeping noise, western chorus frogs, which sound like the sound you would make by running your fingernail along the teeth of a comb, and wood frogs, which sound like ducks quacking. Vernal pools are very sensitive features, and they need to be protected because they're essential for frog and salamander breeding. Oh, look what you found! Do you see him?
Yeah. It's a salamander?
Yeah, we got another red back salamander.
I found another red back salamander.
It's actually called the Eastern Red Back Salamander.
Just did a 9. That's how old I'll be in a couple days.
Cool. Do you know why it might be called the Red Back Salamander?
It has a red back and kind of looks like an orange red back.
Yeah. So we already found 2 today, right?
Yeah.
There's probably thousands more of them in this forest.
Alone?
Yeah, because they are so abundant. There's so many of them. They're very common, and there's usually a lot. They're just under the ground and hiding under things. But if you took all of the salamanders in this forest and weighed them, put them on a scale, they would weigh more than all the other animals in this forest combined.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there's just so many of them. So when we're ready to put him back, we want to make sure that we just put the salamander right beside, and he'll just find his own way in.
Boy.
We don't want to put the log on top of him.
Hello.
And yep, he's already back home, safe and sound. So frogs are an incredibly important species because they are an indicator species, and they tell us when something is wrong with the environment. So because they have such thin skin, and they actually breathe through their skin, they're very sensitive to changes in the environment, including pollution. So if we notice that frog populations are declining, it's a really good indicator that something is wrong and we need to do something to protect the species and the environment. They help us control our insect populations, including mosquitoes, while also providing food for other animals above them in the food chain. One of our exciting projects that we're working on right now is coordinating a long-term range-wide monitoring program for the threatened western chorus frog. This western chorus frog program is a citizen science project that allows us to map the distribution of the western chorus frog in Ontario. We're looking for volunteers to conduct these surveys across the range. So if you enjoy listening to the sounds of frogs and want to help protect this species, you might be a great participant for this program. Citizen science is incredibly useful for this project as it's very important for us to understand where the frogs are currently living so that we can take that information and compare it to the future trends and see whether the population is increasing or decreasing. And if it's decreasing, we can look into why that is happening and help protect these threatened species.